everybody, it's Charlie from Daily Motor. Today we're back with the live drive, the 2022 Subaru BRZ. Now, the BRZ and its twin, the Toyota 86, have always been fun little cars. They're neat that Subaru and Toyota kind of got together and developed something as fun and playful as this. For 2022, they're entirely redesigned, coming out with new looks, a little bit more power, but still the same tried and true formula of a Boxer 4 inside, 6-speed auto or 6-speed manual. Today we've got the auto, unfortunately. It's fine. There's no manual, but it's fine. And this is the base trim, so it's coming in at about $30,000. We're gonna spend the next hour or so playing around with the car, talking about it, talking about kind of what it provides in the market, and kind of maybe its differences between a Miata or a Supra or a Mustang or something like that, some of those other sporty options. And chatting with you all. We're glad to be back. I know it's been a little while since we've been live streaming. We've been busy, holidays, travel, all sorts of things. So excited to be back here. We got Nathan behind the camera right now. Unfortunately, Alyssa was not able to join us because she has legs and she would not have fit in the car, even though it does technically have a third row, or second row, 2 rear seats. So we'll be here for the next hour or so. Tune on in. Let us know if you're in the chat. We'll be checking those here in a few minutes. I know Nathan looks a little bit chilly behind the camera, so he's probably looking forward to getting in. But what do you think about the looks of this thing, Nathan?
I like it.
I do
it's
too.
It's sporty, but yep, kind of understated.
Yeah, I agree. It's I think it looks a little less boy racery, a little bit more classy than the old one. This looks a little more like you could see an adult driving this.
Well, it really doesn't have that much go, so it doesn't have the styling that it has go, which is nice.
Yeah, yep. Some interesting aspect, like this little, I don't know what the point is of that. Maybe it's to like catch rocks or something. You do have twin exhaust, so you get that kind of rumble effect. From the front, I just like how they went with a softer look. It just doesn't look like so grrr. It's a little bit nicer. Kind of looks like a 5th gen Viper a little bit with the way the headlights are standard.
Looks happier.
Let me turn on the LEDs. Are they on?
Yep.
Yeah, that's a cool car. So let's get on inside. We'll look at some of your chats and we'll do some more walking around later on. Let's see. Also, let us know if we have any quality issues. We're always trying new things with the streaming setup, so if we ever have any problems or you're having trouble seeing, let us know in the chat. Pittsburgh Man, I saw you in early. Glad to have you on the stream. Who else we got, Ethan?
We got Miran.
Hey,
says,
Miran.
Hello.
Hey, Miran.
Yeah, says boo auto. I don't get it.
He's automatic transmission.
Oh.
Yeah.
Xavier says, Halo car.
Kind of, yeah,
Hello.
Technically, for Subaru.
Hello.
Hello or Halo?
Yep. Auto.
Oh, Heyo car. Okay.
Can you drift it? Yes, you can drift it.
Well, actually, we do have some donation goals for today. So, at $5 donation, we'll put Nathan behind the wheel and get his thoughts. $10, we'll do a burnout, of which this is incredibly capable, even with the manual, or automatic. And then at $20 donations, we'll go out and mess up some snow and slide this thing around, do some exterior donuts. All of those are counted as double in the Cash App, #, Daily Motor. Sorry I didn't put it up in the chat today, we're a little bit rushed, but yeah, those are the dono amounts, they're in the description.
Alyssa says, #no legs Alyssa.
Yeah, seriously, look at that back there. I mean, technically, we could have scooted Nathan forward, and then Alyssa probably would have fit headroom-wise. Maybe for...
Here's as far forward as I can go.
Yeah, and I think she could have fit. I just wouldn't have wanted her to
Well, I don't want to be drifting around and then get in an accident and then die because the airbag kills me.
Exactly. Yep. So Alyssa will be here on the next one.
Zeke says, the best looking Subaru. I just wish it were more sedan-like and the quality looks excellent. Subaru Starling.
It's almost like you could just get a WRX. That would be more sedan-like.
Can you try honking the horn, says Xavier.
Sure. Sounds weird. Yeah. We'll do that a few more times maybe when we're not right around...
Miran says it looks good, but it needs an STI version.
I agree, Miran. I think if they threw a turbo in and had like a 300 horse STI version, that'd be pretty cool. But we all know if you were to get one, you'd have it up at 600 wheel horsepower within a few weeks anyway. And dead reliable.
CJF456CFFIDEK asks if we like the car.
So far, yeah. We'll talk more about our opinions on it as we drive, but yeah, we like it. We like it. So I've spent a good amount of time with it. I did the fuel economy test, sound system test, winding road drive, everything. But Nathan's kind of just seeing it now for the first time. So yeah, we'll talk about it, but it's good.
Pittsburgh Man commented about our Wrangler
thumbnail. Oh, the thumbnail? Well, now you could, if you would have commented about it at 3:45, I would have changed it sooner. It wasn't until Nathan went to bring it up and he said, thumbnail's wrong. And I was like, fortunately, I had already made the thumbnail. I just forgot to swap it.
Ford guy videos. Ford's ticked me off lately. Yes, that makes people who are interested in seeing the vehicle getting destroyed.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. The Wrangler live drive is still up. You can find it on the channel, but unfortunately, this is a BRZ. Parza da Zebra says, I hope they added a DCT instead of that horrible auto. Oh no, it's just a standard conventional 6-speed, which it's not awful, but you're right, it's definitely no DCT.
The horn sounds kind of sick, says Xavier, and Zeke says, this looks better than the WRX. That and
true.
The WRX seems to look the same since the early 2000s.
That's true. I mean, the new one's coming out, but yeah, I agree. You wanna hop out real quick for a start?
Sure. Ooh, getting out of a small car.
It is low.
One leg, two leg. Wow, kind of throaty. That sounds pretty cool.
No soft limiter.
Yeah, it's throaty on the startup.
Yeah.
Kind of makes a little bit of some crackling.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Otherwise, it could really use an exhaust. Just something to liven it up a bit from the back. It does have some piped in sound, which sounds pretty decent. It's not too over the top. It sounds pretty natural.
You think?
Yeah.
I think it sounds a little artificial. It feels like we're playing Gran Turismo, but you don't really notice it until you get up above like 4,000 RPM.
They probably just sound, because I didn't know it was artificial until you told me. I thought it was real.
Gotcha. One thing I really like about it, and I've been kind of pointing it out to Nathan as we got started, everything in this car feels so solid. The steering wheel is a nice leather that is very direct. Right when you turn, it's a very direct off center. This, let's just listen to that. And it takes some force to do it. Yeah, you got your big manual parking brake, nicely wrapped in leather. That feels good. I mean, this kind of feels a little Toyota-y, but everything else is just a very solid.
Well, it is a Toyota.
Yeah, well, it's a Toyota and a Subaru. I don't know who puts more into it. I think it's more a Subaru than it is a Toyota.
I'd rather be more a Toyota.
Right. Brakes feel pretty good, although you do kind of have to push into them a little bit more than you might expect to get them to really grab.
Question is, who makes the engine?
Subaru.
Ah.
That's why it's a Boxer.
Oh, that is cool.
There is a good amount of delay in when you shift, when you actually like hit the shift paddle and when it happens. Oh, and that's the other thing, is we are on summer tires. So even though it is 42 degrees Fahrenheit, we are dealing with summer tires. So good for showboating, but not necessarily good for crit. Comments?
I gotta figure out right. Oh, yes. Parza de Zebra says, hopefully soon they'll update it. And Ford guy says, hey Nathan, can you lift the Subaru? You can lift the Subaru BRZ, and it is safe. All the safety features in mind. I don't get it. I can lift it. I mean, yeah, I'm just that buff. I could easily lift any car, but
Maybe he means like lift it, like make it lifted.
there's just a guy up
Oh wow, that's weird.
there. Yeah. Elaborate more, Ford guys. Xavier says, how's the AC in this car? I don't really want to find out right now. I'm a little cold.
That's crazy because Nathan is almost never cold in a car.
Yeah. And Zeke says, that sounds good, but I've gotten used to hearing pops and crackles from the others in the price range.
That is a good point. There are no pops and crackles or burbles or bangs on this, and I could see some people wanting that.
So every car needs to be obnoxious nowadays.
Exactly.
This car is neighborhood friendly, that's for sure.
Oh, this is kind of neat. Feel this, the badge, it's grippy.
Oh, yeah.
I always kind of like that. And the other thing that's kind of neat is look at this little power torque curve graph up there in the gauge. It's kind of fun. You can see as we rev through, shows you your peak power ability. Well, not when you depart the lane, but. And they did mostly get rid of that big torque drop that the previous model had. In the old BRZ, you'd be driving along at about 3,800, the car would like not accelerate as hard. There's a very dramatic, you see this little torque drop right there? It was like a more significant than that drop, and that's pretty much gone in this car. So what else has everybody been up to, Miran? Have you bought 4 more cars? Pittsburgh Man? Yas, how is life after Tesla? In fact, Yas, we're thinking about possibly selling our Tesla as well. Values are just so high that it's just kind of like, I mean, we still love driving it, love having it and everything, and it's nice not having to pay for $3.50 per gallon gas, but like, if we could get $55,000, $60,000 for the car, it'd be kind of silly not to.
Did you hear SpaceX is on the verge of bankruptcy?
I did not.
Yeah, Elon Musk announced it.
Wow.
He said that they're having so much trouble with the Falcon rocket engines that they're just running out of money.
Yeesh. I feel like it'd be hard to make money as a space company in general.
Yeah, I think most of the revenue comes from investors and doing stuff for NASA and launching satellites into space for people.
Gotcha.
Which, if you think about it, is actually a pretty important thing about companies like Verizon and stuff that need their satellites.
Yeah. Well, maybe they'll just have to charge them more. What else? It's a tough thing with sports cars is it's kind of, you go through everything pretty quick.
Yeah.
The infotainment's fine. There's nothing really good or bad about it. The screen it does have a lot of glare, so if you look at it from the side, it's kind of reflective.
You can see that. Not sure I like glossy screens. This feels like a cheap kid's tablet.
I feel like they made it matte like that to try to bring the glare down, and just kind of side effect of that. Comments? Got your Subaru eyesight cameras up here for viewing the roads. Make sure you're paying attention.
It says don't touch.
Yep.
What happens if you touch it? Does it electrocute you?
No,
Does
it's
it
probably just
start shooting lasers at you?
probably.
Yeah, we got a lot of comments to look at.
Okay. I can go through them too.
How's the sound quality?
It's like a D.
A D. Miran asks, do you want to know what Miran asked?
Sure.
Can you guess what Miran asked?
Oh, does it hold gears?
Yes.
It does. We'll demonstrate that later, but it does.
Pittsburgh Man says lane departure was peak.
Yeah.
Ford guy says don't slam it, and it does have any doesn't have any safety like automatic braking and lane departure.
Yes, it has all those. All the sweet. Subarus are all about safety because Subaru is about love.
Huh. George Green is on.
Hello, George Green.
And he says, what's up, man? I'm the one who sold you the VR2.
Oh, nice. Cool. Glad to have you on. Isn't George Green the name of the guy?
I know, I was thinking that. The cop from Trailer Park Boys that's always getting mad at Mr. Leahy.
Yeah. Huh.
George Green, hide. Xavier says, does the car got power seats?
No.
No. Which you don't really need them. Just
No.
adds weight.
Exactly.
Yah says, heck yeah, cash in that Tesla. There's always more out there.
Nice.
Alyssa says, I would miss the Tesla too much, but it's so tempting to make money off from selling a car.
Yeah.
This is the only time in history where you can actually make money after driving a car off the dealer lot. Usually it's just like immediately you're down $20,000.
Right.
Now it's just you're up 20,000.
Well, the other thing that happened is when Tesla stopped making the standard range Model Y, I was like, oh man, that's a bummer, because like people probably aren't going to want that anymore because they don't make it. But what that's done is it's made it so our car that we only paid $43,000 for is now being cross-shopped with like the $50,000 Model Ys.
Oh.
So not only did we make money, like appreciate from that, but yeah, the crazy situation, we've put 19,000 miles on the car and could sell it for like 10 grand more than we paid, that's just crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Miran says, actually I ordered a two-door Wrangler Rubicon.
Nice. Very cool. What engine? Probably 392, knowing Miran.
Yas says, although the Tacoma kind of sucks as a daily driver, so I need to find a good daily driver.
Ooh, we could sell you a 2013 Volvo S60 T6 with a dent in the front from a deer.
Yep, I hit a deer with it in high school. Rainier says, can you get rid of the wallpaper on the multimedia system?
That's a good question. As Nathan's going through comments, I will try to figure that out.
NG Nerd, is there no adjustable lumbar? No. You don't need it, it's fine. You'll be fine, deal with it. George Green says, yes, that's where I got my name.
Oh,
George Green.
That's funny.
George Green. Pittsburgh Man, does it have heated seats? Wait.
No, this one does not.
Okay. I'm sure you can get it with heated seats.
Look at this. This is such a Subaru thing. Birthday list and anniversary list.
What?
So you can put people's birthdays in.
Put your kids' birthdays. Oh crap.
Because heaven forbid you use your smartphone that literally goes with you everywhere. No, you should add it to your car.
No, it's for when you're coming home from work. Oh, it's my anniversary. Crap, I spend all my time in this car. I forgot.
You should make a short on that.
Anniversary.
I'm gonna add one.
For the next people that get in it.
What's one of those good joke names? Like Bend Over or something.
Haywood Jablomi. Gabe Itches.
Oh, you can only do that long. It's gotta be a short one. We'll just do Bend Over.
Ben.
Oops.
Pittsburgh Man said Seymour Butts.
Seymour Butts would also be a good one. Birthday will be June 9th.
Why that late?
Because. All right, anniversary of Bend Over 6'9". Hopefully this car's still in the press pool by then.
To do another one for 420.
Oh yeah, you're right. All right, continuing to look. No. Are we good on comments?
Yep.
Okay. I don't know if it's possible to change the back. Who the heck is calling me? It's probably a spam. We should answer. Hello? Oh, good, Clara. Hey, can I give you a call back in like an hour? Awesome. This number? All right, great. Thanks. Bye. It's Clara Pater.
Oh my god.
Anyway, well, I was thinking it was going to be a spam and we were going to roast them.
And I was thinking.
Anyway, this is a live drive after all, and we've been screwing around with the infotainment system, so let's do another walk around. Are you warm enough for that?
Yep.
Oh, I do like the red cross stitching too. Things just look nice in here. It's just, you got nice nice leathers. Subaru does a good job with interior materials. Open the trunk for Mr. Nathan. Oh, never mind. I like the wheels. What?
It's so small.
Well, it's a small car. It's kind of deep. Oh, don't get on there because I have a... Here, move this first. There you go. The Nathan trunk test.
They just get out of my shoes in this dry spot.
It's gonna look like I'm kidnapping you voluntarily.
Get in there. Get in there.
I mean, they have the release, so obviously somebody can fit. So really, the car's a 5-seater.
Let me see.
I think the seats fold, to be fair.
Okay, maybe I can get in back. Oh, here we go. Okay.
Oh, it's one whole seat fold all at once. Okay, there he is.
Oh. Oh, that hurt.
Nice. So Nathan would fit.
Go. Close it. Close it, then I'll demonstrate the...
No, because sometimes those pull out and they're a pain in the butt to get back in. You know, don't want to have to screw with that. So
anyway,
it passes the Nathan trunk test, but overall it's a sharp car. It I like this better. I think it's a more grown-up look than the previous BRZ. I didn't have anything against the previous BRZ in '86. This one just looks like a more modern, cohesive package and less punky, more universal appeal. Contorting your way out.
Yep. It's much harder to get out.
Big old exhaust tips, even though it's not a very big engine, that's for sure. In fact, let's take a look at the engine. We haven't done that yet. Let me put this back in when you're done. Yo, it's a light hood. I think it might be aluminum. There it is, the Toyota Subaru D4S boxer motor. Sitting way down flat. Easy to do your oil changes because oil filters right here. You ever seen a boxer motor?
I have.
Oh yeah, because what's her face's car? But let's see how it says both Toyota and Subaru on it. Lazy. Very easy to get to your oil filter though, and your alternator. Yeah. Battery up there. Overall, very easy, accessible packaging. That's what's nice about this car. All right, so another quick reminder on donation amounts. If we get any donation, we'll have Nathan try the back seat and see how that fits. And then $5 total, we'll put Nathan behind the wheel. $10 total, we'll go do some burnouts. And for $20 total donation amount, among everyone, we'll go do some donuts. And all that is doubled on the cash app.
$4.99 from Yas.
Oh wow, that's quick.
Why did you do $4.99?
Usually when you pay for things on Apple, for some reason it just does the 99. It won't let you do just $5 flat. We'll count that as a $5 donation. First, you have to try the back seat.
God.
We'll just do it on this side. Patented Nathan back seat test.
Oh, are you kidding me? Usually in cars like this, this lever will pull the whole seat forward. Not in this. There is no room for my feet.
Comfortable back there?
No.
Now, if I wanted to drive,
my feet.
could I? Oh, not really. Push up.
Ah, no. I can feel the mechanics of the seat coming on my toes.
This is definitely not a for adult car.
I gotta get out.
Not comfortable, and oh, he's driving. And I'm gonna get to your comments. Thank you, Yas, for the donation. I'm not sure if that got picked up on it. I'm gonna go up here. Okay, we got a lot of comments. I'll let Nathan just kind of get comfortable with the car. Just make sure you don't go left. Just gotta stay on the usual right loop. The audio in this car is just a standard Subaru 8-speaker audio. Miran says 2 doors doesn't come with 392 because of that. I ordered a special engine for it, and when I take delivery, I'm gonna get an engine swap immediately. That's pretty cool. That's very Miran. Pittsburgh Man says the IRS wants your Tesla. We all know the number now. That is a good point. Capital gains. Shouldn't have said it. Ford guy's video says, can you mess with the rev limited thing? Oh yeah, we can look into that little like rev indicator deal. Pittsburgh Man said there's candy in the trunk. Secretly lock him in. 4.7 seater. Alyssa could have definitely fit. Charlie, have you heard about Boston Audio? Not really. I've heard of them, but I haven't heard any of their systems. Getting an S2000 vibe. It does rev pretty high. Charlie, are you gonna put the e-brake to use? Says Hank the Mean Man. And yes, we will. GoPro overheated. It actually wasn't the hotspot or the GoPro. Yeah, we told you already. We're coming back. Good now. Hey, and we good. Yes. Okay. Caught back up. And we will keep an eye on the chat and on the GoPro battery. But Nathan, initial impressions.
I like it a lot.
Gosh, it's always so nerve-wracking. So it does hold gears,
yes.
Miran.
And for it not being a manual, the paddle shifters do a really good job shifting quickly.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a delay, but it's definitely not bad. It's as good as you're gonna get at this price point with this type of transmission.
And probably as fast as you could shift it manually.
Oh, definitely. It's just not as fast as a DCT would be.
Yeah. But DCTs are a pain to make. This is probably gonna last a long time.
Miran said he's putting a Hellfin in the Jeep. Hellfin motor.
Huh.
So that's the more powerful Hellcat. Yeah, and Nathan raises a good point. I mean, one of the appeals of this car is the fact that it's gonna be really reliable for as sports cars like this go.
Another thing I will say, it's faster than it feels.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I looked down there, I did not think I was going 70 back there.
Yeah. Chris Amos noted that the gearing is really long though. Like you take 70, you go up to 70 miles per hour in second gear. It's like, come on. It's just because the red line's so high, but.
Oh my god, yeah, it is really high.
Yeah. Sounds pretty unique, sounds good. It does have a lot of fake noise coming through, but it's fine. It really is. I don't mind it as much as I did in the 370Z. How many airbags are in this car? I do not know. Probably at least 4.
What's cool about this graph is I know exactly when to shift for maximum performance. Like right when it gets to that top, that little torque lane, I shift.
Yep.
Which is before the rev limiter.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why you see a lot of cars that actually do shift before their rev limit.
And so many people, when I did this super 0 to 60 short, were like, why didn't you let it go all the way up to the rev limiter? You're not doing it right. It's like that. No, the car knows when it's at its peak performance.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a little 0 to 60 with it.
Okay. You can give it full brake torque since it's a standard auto. You're gonna spin a lot, but. I should mention, since we did get the donation from Yas, shout out to Yas, thank you. we are halfway to doing a burnout. So just another $5 or just $2.50 on the Cash App. Just pay for our gas and we will do a little burnout.
Should I go another round or?
Sure. And this thing loves to get tail happy. So
Yeah.
if we get another donation or two, we'll put Nathan outside. We'll have him film an exterior burnout. Maybe mess up some snow somewhere if we can find some. Should be good.
I love the steering. It's so smooth, and I love how the way the wheel feels.
I do too. It's a good design of the wheel. It's a nice thickness.
Yeah.
And don't you just love how like direct it feels?
Yeah, it does feel really direct. It's plenty fast. I was expecting this car to be slow. Like, I would be like, oh, this isn't fast enough. It's not. Like, that's 70 there. Like, yeah, it's not, like, oh my god, it's not going to blow your socks off, but it's plenty fast enough to be fun.
And if you really need more power out of it, there's so many mods you can do to these engines to get more power. It is rear-wheel drive, Hank. And, somebody, Ravaholic said, do a drift immediately. I will do some drifts here in a little bit. We're not gonna put Nathan under that stress, considering it's his first time in the car. But Xavier recommended try a brake test or a horn test, so you can do those if you want.
Oh man, that is fast. Oh, it's cool. You can shift from down here too.
Mm-hmm.
Personally, I like the paddle shifters. Oh, that is fun. And I know it's piped in, but I love the way the pipe in sound.
Yeah, and there's definitely still natural sound. I mean, it is still making noise, but
I'm not usually. Look at all those birds.
so tiny.
I'm not usually one for piped-in sounds too. I usually hate them, but this one, it's not over the top like that 370Z was. Doesn't blow your ears out.
Ron said someone is going to 2JZ swap the new BRZ in YouTube world, and I'm not the person. And I'm not the person that wants to do it. Zeke says, is the wind noise pretty bad? I can kind of hear it. The wind noise is not bad. You do get a decent amount of road noise on the highway. It's not as bad as some other sports cars, but it is noticeable. The wind noise, really not too bad. Hank the Mean Man said, hell yeah.
Oh. We just got elephants. Just.
People okay with doing 5 to 10 under the speed limit?
Yep.
My stock Malibu does 0 to 60 in 5.8 seconds, Hank the Mean Man. Is that V6? Or is that a 2-liter turbo? And Jorge said 7 airbags with a knee airbag for the driver.
It just feels like you can do this all day long with this engine too.
Oh yeah.
It's so happy to rev. Doesn't feel like you're gonna kill it.
Yeah, it doesn't sound overtaxed or beat on or anything. It's an aggressive rev limiter too. I mean, it really.
And the transmission's pretty aggressive too. It kind of like lurches you a bit.
Mm-hmm.
They probably did that to make it feel more exciting.
Yes. Yeah, they did a good job. I mean, again, I'm sure the manual will be a little bit more fun, but this is still plenty fun. I wasn't like disappointed driving it around.
I'm gonna count in my head from 40 to 60. Let's see. I'm gonna need second gear. It's about 2.5 seconds.
Yeah, so, yeah. It does, you gotta admit, that sounds a little bit like you're playing Gran Turismo though. Like
It
you're on
does.
the long track and you're just like...
That's kind of cool though.
yeah, yeah. It's like a video game in real life. 3.6 liter V6. That makes sense. That's a great motor, that 3.6 Chevy GM motor. Xavier said, oh, by the way, can you say happy birthday to my puppy? What is your puppy's name, Xavier?
It's amazing just how easy it kicks out. That was on purpose, but
right.
It like takes very little throttle just to, especially in this weather, to get the tail end out.
And just pull into this first cut through, and then do a flip flop. Another walk around, take a look at it. I would probably get it in a little more exciting color, but it's nice. Muffler delete with Y-pipe and custom bend muffler with stock tips is the best sound. Yeah, that would probably sound pretty sweet. And that's again the cool thing. People do so many neat things to these cars. Just I just wouldn't stance mine.
I wouldn't stance any car. It looks ridiculous.
We'll do another horn test here once we get out away from this building. Did I hear a radar detector? Nope, that's actually just the sound of the car. When you like go over the road lines or something, it makes a lot of little beeps. All right. Here it is, the 2022 Subaru BRZ. It's a little boxer motor, clicking away. Pretty neat car. All right, let's go do some sliding. So like I said, if we get up to $10 total, so just another $5 donations, we'll get Nathan outside with the camera, do a little tire squeal action, but you can at least get some from inside.
Oh, there's a sport mode.
There is.
Didn't even notice
a track mode.
Didn't even notice it because it feels so sporty.
Xavier said, my puppy's name is Sony. Happy birthday, Sony. And how's the windows down? Is it as bad as the Supra? Absolutely not. Nothing's as bad as the Supra, but we'll test it real quick. Does really look like a modern S2000. It does kind of.
Oh wow!
The track mode.
Yeah.
It's just a nice, yeah. And the chassis is really good. It's a really communicative. You can just kind of play with it with the throttle and sort of hang out. And right. What is this?
That is a Toyota Camry.
Oh, wow.
What do you know?
And it's cool, it's got this track mode that gives you traction control off with stability control still on, so you can get some hang lean angle like that without quite as much danger of flipping yourself around. You can still do it, just be more difficult. Not much power down low, that's for sure. You do really have to. I mean, I'm only in 4th gear. There's 2 more gears I could go up, and if I nail it right now, I mean, I'm foot to the floor. It's just, there's nothing. You gotta get it up to at least 4,000 or 5,000 to get it to start pulling. But then once you do, it pulls very nicely. Horn test?
Sounds like a little Japanese car.
Yep. And then we'll do Windows test. That's actually not bad at all.
Yeah. It's cold.
Comments? You can use my phone if you want. Just leave the screen on. So my puppy's name is Sony was the last one I read.
Okay. Zeke says that really does look like a modern S2000. Hank the Mean Man says good exterior design. Manual has improved short shift from STI at dealer, and a flexible V-bar improves the cornering limits. Hecadick says that was nice. Hank the Mean Man Man says it needs a turbo bad. No, it doesn't.
It doesn't. I mean, don't get me wrong. It would be cool with a turbo, like an STI version or something. But the amount of power is very nicely paired up with the chassis
and the tire size
on this car.
Yeah, if you put a turbo on this, you'd be spinning for days.
Right. And you just have a Hellcat situation.
Yeah. Christian says, what do you think would be more funny, this or a manual EcoBoost Mustang? I'd go with this.
Definitely this. EcoBoost Mustang's faster, and you'd feel cooler, like just cruising down the road. Like, I'd get a convertible EcoBoost Mustang to kind of like just have fun with and more comfortable in the rear seats and stuff. But like, as a driver, I'd rather be driving this.
The problem with the EcoBoost Mustang is, if you don't have a GT, people just think you're showing off.
Yeah, that is true. You're, oh, nice EcoBoost.
Yeah, even though they are really good to drive. Same thing with the V6 Camaro, but if you get a V6 or Camaro or a 4-cylinder Mustang, people just think you're a show-off.
Yep. Oh, do you have to be stopped to turn stability control on? Classic Toyota.
There we go. Why? This just like, why?
Right.
Really does sound like a Grand Theft Auto car. The other thing that, a reason why I like bigger cars in general is safety. Like, for me, I just always think about, like, what if that big Yukon just came barreling down the road and hit this thing in the side or from the back?
That's true. I mean, you got lots of airbags and stuff, but yeah.
But just the actual, like,
Physics.
Yeah. That's a lot of G-force and a lot of metal coming in.
That's a lot of G-force. Cool. Well, we got about another 10-15 minutes. Let us know if there's anything else you'd like to know or see on the new BRZ. Alyssa will be back with us next week. But overall, good car. Lots of fun to drive. Honestly, wouldn't mind owning one either. I like that as the lights are, it's getting darker outside, we're seeing the red and all the everything. Nice and easy on your eyes. If we get another $5 total in donation, we will go do some burnouts, which, as you can see, this thing's plenty capable of. There's some snow around. I'm sure we can find some snowy lots.
Someday we're gonna come drifting around there and there's gonna be a cop coming right now. And he's just gonna be like, oh boy.
Officer, my foot slipped.
And we're gonna be in a car like this and we can't outrun the EcoBoost Explorer.
Have you heard of the Explorer?
Woodlands, Timberland?
Yeah.
That looks pretty cool.
Chris Brower drove one today.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's one at Jaden Burdette.
What do you think about it?
I don't know. I don't know what his thoughts were. He was going to film it, so. Looks kind of neat, but at the same time, it's like, I know it's just an Explorer with like mostly appearance.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, the Explorer is... I feel like since they have a performance Explorer, they gotta have an off-road Explorer too.
That's fair.
They haven't really done that ever with the Explorer.
Right. Comments? You guys can get a little POV while Nathan reads comments.
Ford guy says, can you turn off traction control?
Yes.
Unlike in a Ford, you can. Last question for the horn. Can you honk the horn 30 yards? I really don't feel like getting out.
I can guarantee Nathan would... Oh, does he mean like from the key fob?
Oh, maybe.
If that's what you mean, then maybe, but you could definitely hear it from 30 yards.
Yeah. Make sure the dealer turns off the synthetic sounds after exhaust improvements.
Is that Miran?
That's Jorge.
Oh, Jorge?
Sure.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, look, a bangle butt.
Bangle butt. Oh, yeah.
I never thought we get why people think these are so ugly. I think it's fine looking.
they tried to do like the coupe thing. It's like they tried to mash two. I think it looks good.
Yeah.
But people just hate how there's like two car designs mashed into one. In today's modern world, it's like that looks normal.
Yeah, I think it was just ahead of its time.
Yeah. Miran says if you add more power, just add more grip to and the Hellcatiness will go away.
That is true.
What's on the schedule for next week? It says Pittsburgh.
I'll have to stop and take a quick look. For some reason, I'm drawing a blank. Part of the reason I'm drawing a blank is I don't know. We don't know what one of the cars is going to be. Actually, no, I take it back. Corolla Cross. But I don't think that's what we're gonna live drive. We're gonna either live drive an F-150 Tremor or whatever we're getting from the other company, and I don't know what that is.
I have tested out the interior of a F-150. Is it a Platinum or I think it was a Limited.
Oh yeah, that is Platinum, I'm pretty sure.
No. Yeah, Platinum.
Check out Daily Motor Shorts. Nathan's been putting shorts up there, a little bit more entertaining, casual, loose sort of deal.
And I think one essential question people would ask is it worth it? And my response would be no. The interior just is not that nice.
Yeah.
Compared to like an XLT, and Ford's been kind of doing that lately. Like same thing with the Maverick,
Right.
and the Ranger. It's just like, what are you really getting when you go higher trims up? Just more features.
Oh, speaking of Maverick, if any of you have a lead on where we can buy a Maverick, Daily Motor would like to buy one. So if you know anyone, if you have an in at Ford or dealer, or your buddy has one on order at a dealer or something.
Or you just ask Stu.
I already did. He said they're all booked out for a long time. So yeah, super hard. We'd love to get a hybrid Maverick, but at this point, probably any would do. Yep, so let me know.
Ford guy video says, can you try and get pulled over in speed?
If you donate $10,000 to the Cash App, not to YouTube, then yes.
Jorge says, Car and Driver Review BRZ comes in #1 versus GTI and Veloster.
Yeah, I totally believe it. They put it on their 10 best list, and I understand. This is a very good driving car. I like it. Previously, I would definitely have picked a GTI over the BRZ, but I liked the Mark 7 GTI better than the Mark 8, and I like this BRZ better than the previous BRZ, so they flip-flopped for me.
Christian says, how stable is it on the highway?
Very stable. Yeah, in fact, it was more comfortable than I expected it to be on our highway fuel economy test. I was expecting to be like, oh man, I'm ready to be done with this. No, that was fine.
Xavier says, did you know Mazda Miatas can wink?
Yes.
What model year is the Tremor? 21 or 22?
Pretty sure it's a 21. Unlikely that it's a 22.
It's so hard to read comments in this car because it's so like juddery.
Yeah, the ride's not harsh, but it is firm. So I mean, you do move around.
It's firm.
Is that it?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Cool. Well, we've just got a few more minutes. We'll do one more walk around and then go end in our other lot. But anything else you'd like to know or see, let us know. I guess we, Nathan and I'll just have to go do some snow slides afterward.
Yeah.
Let's go get cold one more time. So much salt. Nice solid shifter. That's what we were saying earlier. Everything in this car is just so solid. Handbrake, shifter, steering wheel, everything feels good.
Yeah, it does feel really good.
There it is. What do y'all think about the looks? I think this one's definitely better looking than the previous one. It's a little bit more generic, I guess, but not really in a bad way. A little more blob-like. Yeah, and it is fun.
It's not supposed to show off.
Look at the shape of the gas cap. It's not circular. How many gas caps do you see that are not circular?
Squares.
Yeah, you're right. Circular or square. This one's like a weird blob triangle thing. Ooh, and look at this very subtle kind of neat accents in there. It's coming up nice on camera.
They look like Toyota rear lights.
Well, it is a Toyota. Subaru in the front, Toyota in the rear. Xavier says, do a snowball fight. Can you rent a Nissan Rogue? We actually already had a Nissan Rogue, and I would like to not ever have one again. So no.
Why not?
I didn't like the Rogue.
Why not?
It just didn't feel nice. Didn't feel nice, didn't drive nice. It was like the opposite of the way this drives.
Huh.
Needs showcase a manual. Hi, Joey Finley. Thanks for tuning in. Catching you right at the end. Fortunately, we haven't parked it yet. We're gonna go do a little bit more driving. Let Nathan get that and get you a slide or two, Joey. Oh, any last minute questions? Let us know. It's just fast enough to be exciting. It's like just barely. If it were any slower, you'd be like, eh.
I remember when Jeremy Clarkson drifted one of these when they first came out while reading a book.
They are very easy.
I really wish we had a test track.
Yeah. We'll do a little 0 to 60 with traction control off, since Nathan did one earlier with traction control on. This pavement is pretty beat up, but just see what happens.
Huh.
Not a ton of
Less
slap.
drama than when I did it.
Yeah.
Right, because there's just not enough power with all the weight transfer.
And we probably heated the tires up a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, you know one thing I just realized? I don't think I have the Cash App installed on my new phone, so I should maybe log in just to make sure no one donoed on there.
That was cool.
Can you think of a car more fun than this on a back road? Yeah, Boxster Spider. Happy I could at least catch the end. Always end up missing the live drive lately. Sorry, Joey, we understand how it is. It's busy. We'd love to do later, 6 p.m. again, but it would be dark. Even the new one was... sorry, I gotta go back up in this chat a little bit. I'll go check out 4 dealers in LA. If I find a Maverick, I'll let you know. Thank you, Miran. Appreciate it. Oil cooler's a good addition stock. Good idea. Even the new one was bad. Oh, the new Rogue Pittsburgh Man? It's not bad. Don't get me wrong. There's nothing bad about it. It's just like, between like the shifter being loose and uninspiring, I don't like the looks that much of the new Rogue. I'd just buy something else. I'd buy a Tucson or an Escape or a RAV4 or even the Outlander. Blah, blah, blah. Can you rent a Mazda CX-5? Had one last year. We'll probably have one next year as well. Oh, I am in the Cash App. Thanks, Joey. He just donated $10. And this person says, use your car as a little drum. Don't know what that means. There you go. Hello there, A Safari, tuning in. And okay, well, now that we are up to that donation amount, we have to go do a little burnout and some slides. Caught us just at the end.
I wonder what these security people think of us.
Yeah, I feel like we're here just infrequently enough for them to not like get annoyed. All right, are you gonna be too cold standing out there?
No, I'll be fine.
Good.
If the police come up, just be like, oh, I don't know him. Don't look on YouTube. Yeah.
Ready?
Yep, go.
I did that e-brake slide looking out the window, and dust and dirt came up, hit me in the eye.
Oh, I can smell that, that's for sure.
Yeah. Alright, now we need to think of a snowy lot. I think probably back down where we started would be the best one. I would go behind that crappy building, but we don't have signal back there. Where we do the truck stuff.
Yeah. My problem is that was really that snowy.
I feel like we should still be able to slide. I can't really think of anywhere else nearby where we could do
we get
donuts.
I know.
Actually, I know of one too, but what?
On the other side, where does the signal cut off? Like if you kept going?
Like literally as soon as we hit this corner.
So if we were to go back around the other way, how far down could we go that way?
Remember when we had the Jeep? I'm pretty sure the signal cut out when we went down the off-road section.
So you can see there's that bank.
Bank.
Or like there's...
Oh, that's a thing now though.
Oh.
But there is a church, sorry Jesus, that over on the other side of the split road up here that Alyssa and I used with the Cadillac that I think we can use. Hopefully they haven't cleared it too much. Gonna do some quick comments?
Sure. Don't forget that the donuts, $20 equals 2 plus 20. That's times, I think you mean.
Who said that?
Hank in the
Hank the nice man?
No, not Hank.
Oh. Well, yes, we are going to do the donuts as well.
Pittsburgh Man said Joey Finley is the GO.
He is.
A Safari says hello there.
Hello, A Safari.
Joey is the man, says Xavier. Pittsburgh Man says you live in Michigan. Nathan should be immune to the cold by now. Usually I am. It's just really cold. Can someone stand in front of the and honk the horn? Says Ford guy. You really must love your horns.
He loves his horn.
Loves honking things. The Pittsburgh Man says does Daily Motor have the workers' comp injury package, Charlie?
No. We do not.
Miran says I found a Maverick in vanilla orange in Villa Ford, Orange County. It's an XLT, but that's in California.
Hey, for just the right deal, I'd be okay with going out to California. It needs to have the tow package. So if it's a 2-liter, it needs to have the 4K tow package, max tow. If it's just a
hybrid.
If it's a hybrid, it just needs to have the tow hitch. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh man, that's smart.
That is a big parking lot though.
It is, it's huge. Oh, it is open.
No trucks.
Unauthorized cars will be towed away. Do we think anybody is here? I did see a car right up front.
Oh, there's a car right there.
Yep. But is that something we could get away with? It would be really loud because there's no snow.
Yeah. We just do donuts and not stand out. Just do them and leave. Donut and dash.
Donut and dash. There's a light on. I feel bad, but at the same time, it's this huge lot.
Yeah.
Oh, there's someone literally right there standing outside.
I saw this post from one of my old high school friends, and he's like, attention, please stop calling the police on people doing donuts in the parking lots. They're just trying to learn how to drive defensively.
We'll go check out one more spot before resorting to that. I feel bad leaving marks in people's lots. Plus, I want Nathan to stand outside, and I don't want him to get scooped up by the police.
I go, oh yes, officers, I'm the one that called you. I'm recording this for evidence. Evidence with my GoPro on the stick I just happen to have out here.
Look, we've got 20 witnesses. Oh darn, I was thinking I could get to that road from here, but I'd have to go all the way up to Rawsonville and get back on the highway. So I was thinking maybe I could sneak to the back of the sketchy building. Alright, how about this, guys? We're just gonna shoot down this road and our signal's gonna drop, but just bear with us. Honestly, it looks like most of the snow is melting from that lot.
Yeah.
How's it? When the signal does drop, oh, you have the hotspot. Put it up on the dash. We'll be back. Don't worry.
It's a grippy dash.
Yeah, it is. You can just off-road it. Someone's been down there. All right, you take this because I need to go fast.
I thought about taking the Focus back there the other night because I was up here swapping with the Taurus. Track mode. It's nice that it's grippy up there to hold the hot spot.
Yeah.
It's 100.
If you're not in the right gear, there's no power trying to slide it right there, and it's just not enough at all.
That smells like butt around here.
It sure does. Alright, hopefully the signal's coming back. We'll take a look here in a second. Oh wow, they've cleared all this.
Oh wow, holy cow.
I wonder if something's going in.
More industrial.
All of this. We were just back here a few weeks ago in the Jeep.
Wow.
Huh. What's happening? There's a truck right here.
Huh.
Maybe someone finally leased this place. Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, they're doing construction back there. Holy cow, it's so muddy. Imagine if we got stuck.
Dad. Alyssa. Oh, gotta be stopped. Turn stability control on. Oh, man.
Aw, man.
Let's take a look at comments.
Can you toss a snowball at the car?
Is that Xavier?
Says, yeah, Xavier.
Maybe.
Signal never left.
Oh, wow, that's good. Oh, they buttoned that one up too. Alright, so this is going to be a small bit that we can do donuts in.
Hopefully it's not,
Chopped up.
yeah, under there.
Alright, so here's what we'll do. You stand right in the middle, and I'll donut around you.
This is how I die. Where's the other? All right.
It's all asphalt right here too.
No, it's gravel.
Right there.
Yeah, this is all. This. No, wait, that's asphalt. Yeah, it is asphalt actually. It just looks like gravel.
Okay, take a few steps this way. Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Do I get hit by a car today?
Just go bigger real quick.
I hope those tires have no grip at all.
It looks pretty busted up back there, so maybe I'll just do a small burnout right here.
Okay.
That direction.
Okay.
Step back a few. I don't want you to get hit too hard.
I would like to not get hit hard also. Yeah. Whoa! That wheel is spinning freely there for a minute. Hopefully we can get out of here.
can always have you push. Oh, shit. There we go. Well, Joey, I hope that was good enough for your donation. I thought there'd be more snow in some of these lots, but it's all melted off.
Oh my god, shut up, car. This thing actually is really loud from the outside when it's
Really?
like the exhaust noise.
All right, let's get to some last minute comments and we'll shoot down the road and wrap up this thing up. Go.
Gotta call the topher to scoop you out, says Mr. Pittsburgh Man. This is why y'all said this is where y'all ran over the metal rod in the Q50. Did we?
I'm surprised he remembers that. Yeah,
I don't remember that.
I barely remember it, but he's right. Threw it in neutral.
Hope he crashes and he doesn't kill Nathan. You hope we crash? That was from Ford guy.
At least he says that didn't kill Nathan.
Yeah, it doesn't kill me. That would be really nice. I found another Ford in Gulp, and it's a Lariat hybrid with the towing package.
That might be good. I will. I know Gulpin. I can give them a call.
I went and checked out a Silverado and a GMC Sierra today.
Really?
Both
In Milan?
No, up at the dealerships. Both 15s.
Maybe Nathan and I can fly out, or maybe Nathan and Alyssa and I, if she wants to come, fly out and get the Maverick. That is a person. And see Miran and then drive back.
Yeah.
Cross country.
Hank the Meme Man says Ford guy with a questioning face. Alyssa Dickerson says, I remember that. Can you both say happy birthday to my puppy Sony?
Yes, happy birthday, Xavier. Or it's Zoto.
Sony is his puppy.
No, but yeah, happy birthday, Sony.
Yeah.
That it?
Yuppers.
Cool. Well, we're gonna wrap up in just a second here. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Shout out to our OGs, Joey and Pittsburgh Man and Ace Safari and Yas all tuning in. I assume maybe Yas is still here. I don't know. Maybe he had to scoot. And yeah.
Dang. Sue Senhai's just hauling.
Yeah. Shout out to our rear tires for giving up some of their life today.
This intersection always sketches me out when people come. So imagine if that thing hit us.
Looks like Grand Theft Auto.
It'd just go over it.
Yeah. There's a Tacoma just chilling right in my the corner of my sight here. Ready?
Yep.
Yeah. Thank goodness to Subaru and Toyota for keeping the slippery tires on here and for keeping a manual parking brake. E-brake. Because ladies love e-brake turns.
Ah, that they do.
Next week we'll be back with a car that I don't think is decided upon yet. We also have a Jaguar XF in this week, but I won't be getting that until tomorrow. What else? We have some exciting cars. We have a GLS 600 Maybach coming over Christmas.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I know. That's going to be probably the nicest car we've ever had.
No, probably not as nice as the S-Class.
You think? A Maybach, though?
Yeah, but it's not like an S-Class isn't a Maybach S-Class is an S-Class underneath, which is really nice. Maybach GLS is a GLS underneath, which uses the same interior components as an E-Class.
Yeah, that's a good point. we will see. Let me do a quick check real quick to see if, how are the LED headlights? They're pretty good. Thanks for the stream. You're welcome, Pittsburgh Man. Oh, Yas is here, but he's working. That's smart. We're working too. Glad you made it, Joey. You're on 17s or 18s? I gotta check, but I think it's 17s. Pittsburgh Man says we should have given that guy a ride.
Where?
In the trunk.
Get in there.
Oh, next week. No, just kidding. We don't have anything scheduled yet. Wait, what is next week? Is it the 6th?
Gotta be.
Oh, then we have a Nissan Pathfinder and a Corolla Cross. So we will have a Pathfinder on the stream. And remember, we love Nissans. Yep.
Wow, I cannot wait for that.
Oh, Zeke said finally got Kona N pricing this morning from Hyundai. Good. Cool. Let's hop on out. Thank you all so much for watching. That was a lot of fun. Glad to be back. We should be here next week as well. There are going to be a few weeks after that for December. That's going to be a little sketch. But actually, I don't know if we're going to live drive next Tuesday because it's the Daily Motor Car of the Year Award.
Oh.
Which is Tuesday night, starting at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So make sure to tune in for that. We're gonna vote and crown our Car of the Year. And yeah, anything else, Nathan? Check out Daily Motor Shorts. Subscribe to them. Anything else?
Nope.
Cool. Kiwi Interstates just scooped in and said, nice little sports car, and he's looking at buying a new Ford F-150. Well, we might have the Tremor in next week for live drive. We'll see. Pathfinder looks good, not gonna lie. Yeah, I actually do think the Pathfinder should be pretty decent. And Pittsburgh Man said if you told the guy you have candy in the trunk, he'd probably go in there. Neat. Well, we'll see you on the next one. We're Charlie and Nathan from Daily Motor, and as always, drive on.